What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I bought OP12 today. I bought a sealed case of booster boxes, and in this video, I'm going to tell you why and why I believe this box is going to be one of the next to start moving upwards. But before we get into that, I will show you guys some of the more interesting boxes because we have new all-time highs, yes, every single day. So OP05, recent sales, $799.99, basically an $800 box at this point. And lowest listed currently is $804.95 on TCG Player. Yes, those are legit confirmed sales and lowest listed prices. OP09, same deal. We were looking at this yesterday. I think it was like $340, $350. If we come in here and look now, the most recent sale, $400 USD. We also have a lot of sales in the $389 range and another one at $399.99. So I think for all intents and purposes, this is now a $400 booster box. And then also something crazy, OP13. It's funny, I was having a conversation this morning with someone about investing in One Piece. And when we were talking, I told them that OP13 booster boxes were about $240 USD. And less than 12 hours after I had that conversation, they are now selling for $290 USD all day, every day on TCG Player. So I really don't know where OP13 is ultimately going to end up. I mean, it's a brand new set. You could have been pre-ordering this for $150. I mean, stores in Canada were literally giving you discounts on One Piece booster boxes if you bought a case. That's how much they wanted to move their cases, their boxes out the gate. They're now selling for $300 USD on most major platforms. So the reason why I bought OP12, and this might seem counterintuitive to what I say a lot on the channel because I do preach that you should own the best sets. I like the idea of having your largest positions be in the top sets in One Piece. But, so many of these sets have gone up about 100% over the past month, if not more. OP05, you can see there, based on a $673 price tag, about 85%. OP09, we're sitting around 70, 71%, but it's probably a little bit higher. And then OP13, I mean, if you're pre-ordering at 150, it's now selling 290. That's almost a 2x as well within a month. But if you go look at every single booster box, okay, if you don't believe me, go to TCG Player, open them all up, go to the 1 month charts. Every single booster box is up over the past 28 days. Even the dog water sets like Royal Blood, 2 Legends, those are both up around like 10, 15%. Legacy of the Master, OP12, is the only set that is not up in terms of market price over the past 28 days. It's currently sitting around $100, $101 on TCG Player, down 4.84% over the past 28 days. And when I rank OP12 among all the sets that Bandai has released so far, it's somewhere in the middle of the pack. It's definitely not an A-tier investment. It's obviously not an S-tier investment, but compared to a lot of those other sets that I would consider somewhere in the B-tier, C-tier, like PRBO2, OP06, OP07, obviously it's better than 2 Legends, Royal Blood, Paramount War, Kingdoms of Intrigue, all of these other sets, right, that are now pushing $200, $250 a box, and we can run through some of these. So for example, Paramount War, if you look at the card list here, you have one card over $100 in the set, which is the Ace manga, which is about $1,500. I know TCG Player saying it's $900. Recent sales are about $1,500. If you come to Kingdoms of Intrigue, this is about a $250 booster box as well. Sabo manga is like $675 currently. The Boa SP is around $450, $500. In Wings of the Captain, sure, you have Manga Zoro, which is about a 2K raw card at this point. Missile Sunday, Nami, those are decently expensive. 500 Years in the Future, you have the Boa Hancock manga as well. So there are decent cards in all of these sets, but when you compare it to something like OP12, Legacy of the Master, you have 3 cards currently over $600, and realistically, it's 3 cards over like $650, $700. And then on top of that, you have another 3 cards currently over $120, with that being the Zoro Juro SP, the Portgas Ace SP, and then Demon Aura 9-sword style Asura Blades Drawn Dead Men's Game alternate art. So when I look at the set, the value is clearly there for it to be somewhere in the middle tier. And the fact that it is the cheapest One Piece box on the market just does not make sense to me compared to a lot of these other sets that are now pushing $250, $260. it will eventually get to that point. So I think even though it's probably not going to be the highest ROI return you get on any sealed investment in One Piece, it's probably as close to a sure thing as you can currently get in the market, considering that a lot of these boxes are up 100, 200% over the past 3 to 6 months. So hopefully that makes sense. I do want to touch on one other thing as well. In regards to OP12, you guys know this set has the Jewelry Bonnie manga card in there, which is going for about $700 USD based on recent sales. Some people are speculating this might continue moving up in price because we just got the announcement about, I believe, EBO4. It's called Egghead Crisis, and it's probably going to have Nika Bonnie in there. So some people are assuming if that happens, maybe the Jewelry Bonnie manga will go up in price. I tend not to believe that that's really what's going to happen. And maybe that's just me trying to be conservative because I don't want to go into an investment that is speculation in the hopes that a potential set in the future is going to influence the card prices of a prior set, which is then going to increase the value of the booster box. For me, that doesn't make sense. I would rather have a better thesis by just looking at the cards in the set, looking at the value in the top 1, 5, 10 cards, comparing to that to other sets, looking at those booster box prices, and getting an idea of what I can kind of expect that booster box to be worth in, say, 1 to 2 years. But then again, who knows? Because after EBO3 was announced, we had a lot of these waifus popping off, like the Boa Hancock SP in 04, 09 as well. On Wings of the Captain, you had the Nami Treasure Rare blow up in price. Miss All Sunday, Rebecca didn't move up too much, but I don't think she's being featured in EBO3. In OP7, obviously the Boa Hancock manga has been moving up. The Onami, the Boa Parallel as well. And then also, I know it's not a waifu card, but the Trafalgar Law Treasure Rare is up about 100% over the past month, currently selling for around $80 USD. So I did want to throw that in this video, even though it's not related really to the point I was trying to make there. But that's all I really wanted to get to in this video. Just give you guys an update. I did make a purchase buying a case of OP12. It's probably going to be my last big purchase for a while. I just don't see a ton of value, short-term value, I should say, in these top sets. 5 to 10 years down the road, sure. I think something like OP09 is clearly going to be a $800 plus booster box if OP05 is getting there right. OP13, it's already up to $300. Who knows where this is going to be in 5 years, but OP12, it seems like a sure thing. I think when you're sandwiched between a lot of banger sets like OP11, PRBO2, and obviously OP13, you're not going to get as much hype compared to those other sets, but hey, I think it's still undervalued. I could see this being a $250, $300 box by, let's say, like 2028, 2029. You guys can let me know in the comments section down below what you think. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate if you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below for the algorithm. It really does help out a ton getting these videos pushed out to more people. I think we're up to like, what, almost 7.3K subscribers. You guys are awesome. You know, this channel would be nothing without the people watching these videos every day, so I do appreciate you guys. With all that said, thank you so much for watching the video. Stay safe wherever you are in the world. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch you in the next one.